The hum of the airplane engines filled the cabin as Emily stared out the window, her heart racing with a mix of fear and wonder. She looked down at her lap, her fingers restlessly playing with the edge of her passport. This was her first time traveling so far alone. Quietly, she mouthed words in English, practicing her answers for the immigration officer. She didn't want her nerves to get in the way of her speech. Suddenly, the clouds parted. Below, the glittering grid of New York City appeared, a sea of golden lights against a deep velvet night. As the wheels touched the ground, Emily took a deep, shaky breath. She had made it to the United States. Now, the real challenge began. The terminal was massive, a bustling world of its own. Emily followed the bright overhead signs, feeling small amidst the crowd of international travelers. She joined the long, winding queue at immigration. Every step forward felt like a mile, her heartbeat echoing the rhythm of the moving line. Finally, a serious-looking officer gestured for her to come forward. Emily stepped to the counter, offering a polite but visibly nervous smile. The officer looked up from his screen. "What is the purpose of your visit?" he asked. Emily cleared her throat, finding her voice. "I'm here to visit my cousin, Sophia," she said, her English sounding clearer than she expected. The officer nodded and asked for her address. A moment of panic struck as she fumbled with her phone to find the confirmation email. Her hands trembled slightly as she scrolled through her inbox. With a sigh of relief, she found it. She showed the officer her return flight and Sophia's home address. He checked the details carefully. A loud thump echoed as the stamp hit her passport. "Welcome to the United States," the officer said, finally offering a small, encouraging smile. Emily beamed. The weight on her shoulders vanished instantly. She took her passport back and headed toward the baggage carousel with newfound energy. Waiting for her suitcase, she watched a bag circle round. When her bright red luggage appeared, she grabbed it with a sense of accomplishment. At the customs exit, a friendly officer stopped her. "Do you have any food or agricultural items to declare?" she asked with a smile. Emily remembered the snacks her mother had packed. "Just some chocolate and cookies," she explained honestly, feeling confident in her English now. The officer chuckled and waved her through. Emily walked toward the large automatic doors that separated the secure area from the world outside. The doors slid open to a crowd of waiting families. Suddenly, she heard a familiar voice shouting her name. It was Sophia, waving frantically. They crashed into a joyful hug. The nervousness of the flight and the fear of the unknown melted away in the warmth of family. Walking out to the taxi stand, the cool New York air hit Emily's face. The iconic yellow taxis and towering skyscrapers were finally real. Over the next few days, Emily found herself talking to everyone. She realized that making mistakes didn't matter as long as she could connect. Her solo journey had taught her more than just English. It had taught her that she was brave enough to face the world on her own. As she looked into the camera, Emily smiled. Language isn't about perfection. It's about the courage to start a conversation and share a story.